In my last video on this channel, I shared with you the first ever details of my debut magic product, ACAAN. That is random card at random number, something I've been working on for a very long time and something I am so proud of. And today, you are about to see a full performance of ACAAN. Now, before you see the performance, I want you to know a couple of things about it. Yes, it has been edited to take out some dead air and sort of speed the thing along a bit, but I want you to know, hand on heart, that the editing has got nothing to do with it, right? Nothing has been edited out to do with the method. You see the entire thing, there's no pre-show, there's nothing that's been cut out that hides the method in any way or makes the trick look better. I would not do that. It's also worth mentioning that this isn't just a performance video. Once I've shown her the trick, we then break it down and discuss the trick, and I kind of get her perspective on it as a non-magician. What did she think as she was experiencing the magic? Which is really important for magicians to know, because sometimes we kind of think too much like magicians, and it's important to know actually what our audience member will think when they're watching the trick. So it's a really interesting discussion. I dive into method just a little bit, but I'm kind of going to save that for when I do a full tutorial of ACAAN, which is coming. I am going to teach the trick on YouTube in full, because that is something that I really want to do. I want to be open about how this works, because it's kind of cool. And yeah, so without further ado, this is Abby reacting to random card at random number. Today, I'm going to show you a trick.
Okay.
I've shown you a lot of tricks.
A lot, yeah.
Right? You know actually quite a lot of magic as well. Talk about why you know a lot about magic. What is that?
So, my dad is a magician. So my dad is a professional magician and has been, you know, my whole life.
By complete coincidence, I will say, that's not why we're friends.
No.
That just so happens to be. I remember finding out one day that your dad was a magician, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is mind-blowing. And yeah, a fantastic magician as well. What does, here we go, testing your magic knowledge. What does ACAAN stand for?
Any card at any number.
See, she's a pro. She's a pro. I'm going to show you an ACAAN today.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to show you an any card, any number.
Can I just say, for clarification, that this is my favourite, like, trick of magic. Like, I love it when people do this. It blows my brain every single time.
People love it. I'm telling you. There's a lot of magicians out there that are very skeptical of ACAAN as a trick. They're like, oh, it's overdone, it's this, it's that. Spectators love it. That's proof right there. I didn't ask you to say that.
No, genuinely, that's
and while we're on that,
honest opinion.
While we're on that, I haven't asked you to do anything. I've not set anything up.
No,
and you will find out why that is relevant in a second. So I've got.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
No, pack of cards. I'm not going to take them out of the box. I'm not going to shuffle them. I'm not going to change the order of them. They're going to stay in the box until the crucial moment.
Okay.
In fact, do you want to put them in a pocket?
Sure. I've got one just here.
Perfect.
Candy.
Like a kangaroo. And what I'm going to get you to do is... I was going to get you to think of a card and a number, right?
Okay.
But I've done this trick to you before. Not this exact version, but I've done ACAANs to you before.
Yeah.
I will be honest, you often go for similar cards and similar numbers.
Yeah.
Or I should say easy cards and easy numbers, right? And there are certain combinations that are just more likely to be said.
Yeah.
So I want you to think of a combination of card and number that you wouldn't normally think of.
Okay.
In order to do this, I have got this right here just to help you. It's an any card, any number generator, right?
That's really good.
Magician practice tools. It's a very simple thing. All it does, it randomizes cards, it randomizes numbers, right? And you can do it separately. So just change your mind on cards and numbers as much as you want. Actually, I can see because it's not going to be a secret. So you can, you can show me what you're doing and read some cards out as you're going past them as well.
So I've gone through Jack of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds. I'm leaning towards higher numbers, I think. So we've got 9 of clubs, we've got position 9. You can change it as much as you want. Rattle through a load right now. Okay. You're changing the number. What does this mean?
So that's the position, 1 to 52. It's just numbers 1 to 52.
Yeah. Okay.
So 25, 27, it comes up with a random one each time.
Yeah, it does.
Whenever you're happy, you can stop.
I think I'm going to stop here because they are too...
Okay.
It's a number I would never normally go for because it's not a number that like is a nice number in my brain. Okay. And it's a card I would never choose, I don't think.
I'll tell you what, because that's a bit of a magician-y card.
Oh, is it?
Change the card one more time. Happy? If you're happy, it's not about me. If you're happy with it...
If you think it's like not a magician-y number...
What have you ended up on?
So I've ended up with the 10 of diamonds at position 49.
Are you happy
and
that
I
is a
would
free
never
choice?
choose 49 because it's not like an even number.
I would never normally overprove this much with a spectator. But are you happy this is a free choice?
Yeah.
That,
no,
that's
100%. You've not.
Right.
No.
Okay. Take out the pack of cards.
Oh gosh. Maybe they don't.
I don't even want to take them out of the box. You take them out of the box.
Okay.
Some magicians are going to hate this right now, but that's all right. Now 49 is quite a big number, so flip the deck over. We'll count backwards from 52.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's 52, 51, 50, 49. 10 of diamonds.
Wow! Holy what? Oh my god. That is seriously impressive. Holy shit! I'm sorry.
It's all right. I just love watching this reaction.
I genuinely cannot fathom how you've just done that.
And you can check that these are normal. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to, but they're normal cards, right?
Yeah.
And there's not multiple.
No.
Why would that even help if there were multiple 10 diamonds? I don't know. But you could have changed your mind as much as you wanted to. So what I didn't tell you, but which you might have guessed based on a conversation before I started recording, is that this is my trick. So this is something that I've come up with. You're dropping
and
the
I'm
deck.
breaking it.
That's all right. Not the deck. The deck is normal,
okay.
but the method is my method. So I'm kind of curious now, and especially on camera, just to kind of pick your brains about it. Because you are an unusual spectator in that you have seen other any card at any numbers before.
Yes. Because you could change the card and the position separately.
Yeah.
Like if the card was linked with the position.
Right, yeah.
You'd go, well, obviously you've just put the deck in that order.
Yeah.
You know?
And I will be honest, right, and we're on YouTube here, so I'm going to be very blunt about it. And again, it does not matter because I'm going to be teaching this at some point on YouTube. So it's an app, right?
Yes.
I'll tell you that. It's an app.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hide the fact that, obviously with you, I'm not going to hide the fact that it is an
Yeah.
app. So originally the app was just one button to generate cards and numbers.
Yes.
So it being 2, I'm glad you've kind of picked up on that being
because like obviously we finished the trick and whatever, and I was thinking about it going, hang on, is that just what's happened? Is it just an order of the deck? But it physically can't be because of that one fact.
And also you dealt the cards.
Yeah.
So you know that it's not
there
me.
was no.
You know I can
force.
deal cards in all kind of crazy ways.
There was no force, nothing. It was all. Everything was me.
Yeah.
Including changing the thing. And actually, even if you hadn't have seen me do it, it would have been no different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though you were saying, oh, change that, there was no element of change that, as in like, I need you to change that. It was just that card's a bit shit, change it.
Yeah, which happens.
Why don't you change the position?
It happens a lot, and this kind of came about because I was doing other any card at any numbers, and I was getting people to name a card, and nearly always they were going for Ace of Spades, Queen of Hearts, sevens come up a lot, 7 of Hearts, 7 of Diamonds, and it was kind of getting a bit boring where it was like, change your mind, and I just wanted a system where it was like, instead of you picking a card from the deck, because I want the deck in the box kind of locked in the way that it is. I'm not going to change anything. It's not you taking a card that matters. So it was almost like, just come up with cards. Just come up with numbers. I need a way of doing that. And and I'm so happy that you reacted in this way, because it's the way that all spectators I show this to do react. When I bring this out, it's like, oh great, that will be really helpful. You know, it's some magicians hate the idea of bringing out an app, and that it's really like forced. It's really forced to bring out an app and say this is what the app does. Yeah. But actually, we live in a world where there's loads of apps that do loads of things.
Yes. It felt really natural to go, and like you say, helpful, because it meant, good, I don't have to then worry about what card I've chosen, or think I've chosen the wrong card, or, you know, blah, blah, blah.
It does make you come up with a card and number that you wouldn't normally say as well. No. You would never have said 10 of diamonds, or what was it, 70, 50, 50, I can't even remember what it was now. Yeah, 49.
Yeah, I would never have said that.
No.
In a million years.
No. Okay, well,
That's really impressive. I really, really like that.
Thank you. Yeah. So this is the debut performance on camera of ACAAN, which is random card at random number. name I'm quite proud of.
Love that.
Hopefully...
I'm seriously, I'm still like trying to work out how you did that. I'm like...
Guys, thank you so much for watching.
That's awesome.
Thank you for being a part.
No worries, thank you for showing me.
Yeah, lovely. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's Archon.
Loved it.
So, there we have it. Those are a non-magician's honest thoughts on Archon. Now, if you are a magician and you're watching this and you have any questions at all about Archon as a product, as a method, as an effect, my experiences with it, the creative process, how it works, nothing is off limits. Ask away. I'm going to be doing a Q&A just about Archon, answering all of your questions and queries and worries about the product, being 100% transparent, so make sure to leave those questions down in the comments, and I cannot wait to answer them. And that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any future videos. If you like anything and everything to do with magic, this is the channel to get that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.